Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Nicole Chantell, and if you like beauty videos, 31 days of Halloween and Friday vlogs, I do promise they will be back. Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of my makeup family. With all that being said, let's jump right into this video. So hello my loves. Yes, I'm wearing a wig today because my hair is a total mess. There is no amount of gel in this world that could calm my mane. I'm telling you right now, it's out of control. So I just popped on a wig. So today's video is a very fun video. Emily Noel came up with this tag and I was like, okay, I am so going to do this because it's so interesting. And she came up with the tag as what's in my $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Basket. If I could just go out and drop $1,000 into Sephora, what would I buy? I will give you the total amount at the end of the video because let's just say I went over $1,000. And this here is all in no particular order. When I did go online to Sephora, I actually did like, skincare and then face products and eyeshadows and lipsticks and all that. And I actually went in order as to what I would buy, but when it goes in my basket, it does not go in that order. So I'm just going to start talking about what's in my basket. And a lot of these products I have been wanting to try over like the years, but it's so expensive, especially in Canadian dollars. So, this stuff is okay to look at and to fantasize about, and maybe one day I might go buy one or two products out of the items that are here in my basket. So the first product is by Huda Beauty, and it's Not Your Mother's Pantyhose all over body highlight. I thought this looks so gorgeous. It's $62. But I'm all about that glow lately. Ever since I got that Hourglass palette, the metallic one, I'm just all obsessed with the glow and I just want to glow. So I was like, ooh, I'd love to have this, but $62, and that's before tax. Maybe one day I'll pick it up. So the next item here is by Dior, and it's the Dior Dior Show Mascara. This mascara here does retail for $37, and I did pick mine in 090, which is black. I like the brush applicator. It looks really, really nice. $37 is a lot of money for a mascara, not gonna lie. Maybe one day I'll be able to get it. But yeah, I don't know. Something about it just really grabbed my attention. I guess because of the brush applicator, maybe that's why it just really grabbed my attention. Now, when I was watching Emily Noel's video, I was like, oh my God, that is so true. What you just said, it would not be a fantasy basket without a Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palette. It is true. So this one here is the Mothership Artist Eyeshadow Palette Divine Rose 2 collection. It does retail for $170 Canadian. I know my eyes got really big when I said that because it is a lot of money. $170 Canadian before taxes. It's a lot. But oh, when this palette came out, I was like, oh my God, I'd love to buy it. I'd love to get it. But I really, I just can't bring myself to spend $170 for this palette. I know that the quality is absolutely, positively, probably amazing after all the videos I'm after watching on this palette. But I just love the tones in here. It's such a me palette, that is for sure. I love the you got a bit of neutral and then you got a bit of fun colors. You got that pop of pink and that mauve-y, purpley shade, which ooh, looks so pretty. And the packaging's gorgeous as well. And oh, it's a dream palette of mine, that is for sure. And next up by Pat McGrath Labs, it's the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Perfection Foundation. I did pick mine out in shade number light 2. This foundation retails for $90. And I've heard so many people rave about this foundation. I would love to try it. It's long wearing. You could customize foundation that builds from sheer to medium coverage. And yeah, so I'm just like, ooh, it looks so pretty. It just looks so gorgeous. Even the packaging looks beautiful. That's one thing I gotta say too, is that sometimes the packaging kind of grabs me more than the product. But I'm after watching a lot of reviews on this foundation, and a lot of people rave about it. Maybe one day, but you know, $90. I would have to really think about it. So next up is by La Mer. Now I do have the La Mer, the sheer press powder in translucent, which I absolutely love. And I did purchase that with a gift card, and I only had to pay like $20 out of pocket. So it didn't break my heart to spend like 120 plus on that powder. And I also have the La Mer foundation as well. What one is it here? The Soft Fluid Long Wear Foundation, which is what I have on my face today. I also purchased this as well with a gift card. Love it. So I have been eyeing the La Mer powder brush for the longest time. Every time when there's a Sephora sale coming up, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get 20% off of that powder brush, but I don't. I take it out of my cart. This brush does retail for $100, and I don't know what it is. It's just something about it that just draws me in, and it's just so beautiful. Like, it just looks so good. Once again, I've seen a lot of people use this brush in their videos, and I'm like, oh, I really want that brush. I really do. Maybe the next sale, but it's $100 for this brush. So next up is a blush by Dior, and it's the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush. And I did pick mine out in the color pink, and it's $49. I don't know what it is about this blush, but it just looks so gorgeous. Like, it looks so beautiful. I just, I don't know. It just, like, when they show the before and after picture on Sephora's website, it just gives that right amount of pink, but it's not like overly too pink in your face. It just looks super natural. I just think it's so pretty. Like, it's just a gorgeous blush. But $49 once again. But this is my fantasy card, so if I was able to spend all this money at once, I would so pick this blush up. Next up is by Armani Beauty, and this is the Luminous Silk Concealer. I did pick mine out in the shade number 2, and this does retail for $49. Once again, I've heard a lot of people rave about this concealer. It's a multi-purpose concealer that highlights and conceals while providing up to 24 hours of hydration and comfort, with medium buildable coverage and a flawless radiant finish. Once again, they got me in with that radiant finish. I used to love the foundation. I used to use that foundation all the time, the Luminous Silk Foundation. Oh, that's such a good foundation, FYI. But yeah, this concealer looks so nice. Like, even the applicator looks beautiful as well. Next up, we have the Kevyn Aucoin, the Sculpting Contour Powder. Ooh, I have been looking at this for such a long time. I did pick mine out in the color light, and this does retail for $58. Something about this, it looks beautiful. Like, it just looks so super gorgeous. I love the tone of it, and it just looks really pretty. The packaging, once again, is gorgeous. I do have a few Kevyn Aucoin products, but I was lucky enough that I was able to find them at Winners, so I didn't pay like a big lot of money for the products, and I'm really like impressed with them. And once again, this is a product that I've heard so many people rave about, and it just really intrigues me. But it's just an all-around gorgeous contouring powder. It's so super beautiful. Next up, we have another La Mer product. La Mer Treatment Lotion Hydrating Mask. You get 6 masks for a total of $205. I'm telling you, $205 for 6 masks. These masks better like do something magical. It almost has like 5 stars on the mask, which is like, wow. And it says a mask that visibly plumps, hydrates and nourishes the skin for a healthy looking glow. Once again, all about that glow, baby. Yeah, so would I ever pay $205? I mean, yeah, if I had like $1,000 to go and spend, totally, I would buy 6 masks for $205. Like, that just sounds crazy in my head when I say that, but I don't know. It just looks so, like, they look so good. Like, so good. And like I said, with the La Mer products that I have right now, like, I'm so impressed with. So, you know, they just look really, really good. And here we have a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. This one here, I do have the mini one, and I'm totally obsessed with it. And this one here, I have been eyeing for such a long time. And once again, it's one of those palettes that I'm like, ooh, I really want to pick up during the sale, but I'm only going to get 20% off. And this palette here retails for $170 Canadian. And it's the Natasha Denona Lila eyeshadow palette. You know me, I'm all about the purples. Like, I'm obsessed with purple eyeshadow, and I'm also obsessed with pink eyeshadow. And this here has the right amount of purple, some pink, and then we have some neutrals. And it just looks like such a good eyeshadow palette. Even the packaging's purple, which I love. I have, like I said, I have the mini one, and I'm so impressed with that one. And the swatches here look so beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. So gorgeous. Like, so beautiful. Out of all, like, the big Natasha Denona palettes that are on Sephora's website, this is the one that I want the most out of all of them. And I think it's just so gorgeous. Like, definitely, like I said, it's such a me palette, that is for sure. Next up, we have a product by Hourglass, and it's the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. I don't know why I was so intrigued by this. It does retail for $62, but just something really caught my eye about it. And I was just like, this looks very interesting. It's an ultra fine water resistant mist that hydrates and sets makeup for up to 24 hours for a visible radiant blurred finish. So that's why it caught me. Radiant, once again, and blurred finish. So it really blurs your face, apparently. And it has a hold up to 24 hours. That's very interesting claim. But yeah, so $62, and you're getting 4.05 ounces, you know, but one could dream, really. So this next product is by Tom Ford. My friend Demetra raves about this product all the time, like all the time. And if she's watching, she probably already knows what I'm going to say. Check out her channel. It's Break Up to Makeup, so I'll leave the link right there for you guys. And it's the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen. I did pick mine out in the color 01. This does retail for $78. It's a very bougie, expensive eyeliner, that is for sure. It has 2 tips, and when Demetra uses it, it's very, like, it looks like it's so easy. Like, there's no effort really put into when you're applying a wing liner, and it's very nice and crisp lines. It doesn't bleed. It's super pigmented, and that is what it like drawed me to this eyeliner. I was like, wow, this is absolutely beautiful. I would love to have it. Yeah, not much more I could say about it, but it looks so super gorgeous. Next up, we have another Pat McGrath Labs product, and it's the Sublime Perfection Hydrating Primer. This does retail for $80. I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about this. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews, but it says a perfecting primer that smooths, hydrates, and blurs with a sublime, silky effect to ensure a flawless canvas and makeup application that lasts. I just love how they put the words sometimes. It just sounds like, ooh, it just really sucks you in. Yeah, so I haven't really seen anyone talk about the primer, and I think that's probably what intrigued me the most about it, is because I haven't seen anyone really talk about it. And I was like, ooh, you know, it does look like a really, really good primer. Next up is by Marc Jacobs, and it's the Marc Jacobs Beauty O Mega Bronzer Coconut Perfect Tan in color number 102, which is Tantastic. I've heard so many people rave about this product. Even my friend Demetra, she uses this product. I have been eyeing this product for years. This does retail for $65 Canadian. Something about it is just so super pretty. It's just really, really gorgeous. Like, it's a universal, flattering, seamless matte bronzer in a glossy white compact. And that compact is gorgeous. Like, when I used to go into Sephora, I used to eye it all the time and just look at it and admire it. It's so beautiful. And it's, it's not like, I don't know, it's something about it. It just looks like it would melt into my skin. And it's just so super pretty. I just think it's just an all-around gorgeous, gorgeous bronzer. So this next product is by La Mer. It's the La Mer Cream Moisturizer. This here is the 1 ounce cream for $235. I know, it's a lot. But hey, listen, this little mini is beautiful. So like I said, if I had $1,000 to spend, I would definitely get it. And it's a luxurious, rich cream that smooths, moisturizes, hydrates to help heal away dryness. The La Mer moisturizer that starts it all. And I do agree with these claims. It definitely helps with the dryness, that is for sure. I love this cream. Like, when that little Sephora set, if it ever comes back online again and this is in it, I'm picking it up. It's $37, like, and you get like 4 other products with it, which is great. But yeah, $235 for this cream. I already know that it works. And another La Mer powder is the La Mer, the powder. This is a loose setting powder. And this one here is $120. I've heard a lot of people rave about this powder as well. A lot of good stuff. I think it was their older one that had a lot of good reviews. But I always look at this one and, you just buff it onto the skin, perfect fit and flawless finish. And it's for normal, dry, combination and oily skin. I don't know, I just want that powder so bad. Even though I just like, when I do apply my powders, I really don't set underneath my eyes. I just buff it into around my perimeter of my face, the outer perimeter of my face. But I have been eyeing this powder for such a long time. And I have to say that all La Mer products, they smell beautiful as well. I'm just putting that out there. They smell like really, really good. So there we go. There's the powder. Oh my goodness, another La Mer product. They just put La Mer right after another. This is the Lifting and Firming Mask Mini. Now this mask here is size 0.5 ounces and it does retail for $85 Canadian. I don't know what it is, but like lifting and firming, it just automatically drew me in. And it's a luxury leave-on cream face mask to help visibly uplift and firm. And it's for normal, dry, combination and oily skin. Does it actually lift up and firm? I have no idea. And I mean, it's so tiny, like $85, but I would love to have it, So even in the picture, the like cream of the mask looks so like soft and silky. And yeah, so I don't know. Lifting and firming definitely got me, and it's a mask. So, it just might work. Who knows? Next up, I have a Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Skin Highlighting Trio. This one does retail for $67. So this highlighting palette is a trio of pearl infused gel powder highlights, which really sounds very, very interesting to me. It looks like, they look squishy when you look at the picture, like almost like those Stila highlighters that have that little bit of a bouncy texture. So I'm wondering if it's the same with these ones, because that's what it looks like. And I just think it's really, really pretty. So my last product is by Tom Ford, and it's the Lost Cherry Lip Color. This lipstick here does retail for $73. I don't own any Tom Ford lipsticks, But this one here, it is limited edition, but it just drew me in, like the packaging and the color of it looks very, very beautiful. You know, Lost Cherry. It's a limited edition Tom Ford lip colored inspired by the Lost Cherry Private Blend fragrance. That sounds very, very intriguing, I must say. But yeah, it just looks like a gorgeous, gorgeous lipstick. So you guys, now for the grand total of what's in my $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Basket. The grand total is $1,855. And that's Canadian dollars. That is a lot of money. But hey, if somebody gave me that amount of money and said, hey, go into Sephora, pick up whatever you want, these are actually products that I have admired and looked at for like months and years that I've always dreamed about having. So these are products that I would genuinely go in and pick up. Maybe later down the road, I probably pick up 1 or 2 items off the list and, you know, try them out to see how well they work. But I would never go in and buy them all at once. That is for sure. But it's okay to look at. It's okay to admire, you know. And the thing that really stops me the most is always that price tag. You know, I am a consumer just like you guys, and I really have to think about what products I am going to buy before I actually go ahead and buy. And I always look at the price first. But all in all, this was definitely a fun video to do, that is for sure. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you have in your $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Basket? It'd be very interesting to get this conversation going to see if it's something similar to what I would pick up, or would it be different? You know, it's fun to actually see what people would buy. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, stay safe, love one another. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.